Hey guys,
Yes,
you like to read, right?
I do.
Yeah, huh?
Well, I do too, but we're going into this, like, what they call the digital age now, and, like, apparently you can read books on, like, these Kindles and these pads and all that. But my wife tells me that I need to get on this fad. But the problem is I go in there and I see how much a book is to download, and it's the exact same price as a book if I got, like, a Barnes & Noble.
That's the exact reason why I don't mess with that nonsense. $2 off for a digital copy? Screw
Right?
that.
Seriously.
Well, I'll tell you what. I found a website, and you guys might enjoy this. Maybe your girlfriends will watch. Nevermorepress.com. And I'll tell you why. They have stories in there from 99 cents to like $2.99. Whole novels. I'm not talking like little cheesy children's books either or anything like that. I'm talking like things from erotica to horror to science fiction. All you need to do is just go to www.nevermorepress.com. www.nevermorepress.com. Download some good books at a cheap price.
Hello, listeners. This is the NPG Podcast.
Okay, so I've been thinking about
Lifting me higher. Never been lifting me far.
licked in before?
That I've been licked in before.
Oh, have you?
Enough of your weekend. Oh, hell.
I've been licked before.
Sorry?
Your love is lifting me higher than I've ever been licked before.
Oh, really?
Alrighty.
I need one more minute. I'll be right back.
Gotta go. Oh,
One more second.
damn it.
Yeah, you still
Matt
have
is a dick. Matt is a dick. Matt is a dick.
No, this is still the regular one.
Oh, we haven't gone after dark yet.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I don't know if I'll be able to be honest.
No, I don't think so either. I gotta get up in my ass early. And we're already, like, pushing, like, an hour or so.
Mm-hmm.
It never really was about timing, but, you know.
When has it ever been? Yeah.
Yeah, really. I remember we were first going for an hour.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, yeah,
it
whatever.
goes on. Hour and a half, whatever.
You know, ever since Matt came on.
Yeah. Imagine we had 4 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can introduce the fourth host. Her name is Jenny. Yeah, say hi, Jenny.
Oh my god, hi! It's so weird. Hi, I'm really happy to be here on this show, you guys.
Oh, hi. I
Alright,
totally
I'm back.
just ripped the character off from somebody else from another podcast, so I'm sorry if they ever end up hearing this.
What character? Huh?
Exactly.
You good now, Matt? Can I
I'm-
get into mine now?
I let the dogs out.
Oh my god, it's Maddie so sweet. Oh my god.
I should really
The sexy one. Oh, what's her face?
What?
Okay.
No.
So,
Nope,
I had...
no problem.
Ooh, hold on. I got food coming. I didn't need all of this.
I took what I wanted.
Child door the Burninator.
Okay.
Don't complain for free food.
What are you talking about? We paid for it.
I brought it to you.
Oh,
Burninating the people.
love you. Bye-bye.
And if that's true, Gouda.
Gouda. Okay.
It's actually pronounced Howda.
Say it right, Frenchie.
Powder.
It's Chowda.
Chowder. Powder.
Howda.
All right,
Chowder.
so
Seriously, go.
you guys
Go.
gotta help me decide between 2 subjects, okay? And I have a feeling it's gonna be a split vote, but I brought a coin just in case. We can either talk about, or I can rather, Final Fantasy 15 and Square-enix, or Bethesda and Fallout.
Fallout.
Follow.
Really? Okay. So Matt got wind of this. There was a trademark done overseas for Fallout New Orleans. The rumor is that's going to be developed by Obsidian, just like Fallout New Vegas was, which a lot of people liked.
I was so happy with that game.
That was a good game.
It was. Now this is going to come off probably from left field. Probably won't. Dear Bethesda, stop. Just stop with your shitty engine on a PS4 or an Xbox One. Quit it.
Yeah.
Stop. No one wants this shit anymore. And you can tell Laura, by the way, I was thinking about this the other day. Final Fantasy. Elder Scrolls 6.
Yeah.
Well, you will not see that until 2020. 2019 at the earliest.
What? Why you say that?
Because, Matt, you don't want that shit running like the way Fallout's have been doing. They have, okay. Bethesda.
Like Fallout.
I like
Do you
the
mean
Fallout
like? I think you mean Assassin's Creed again.
No, I mean Fallout.
What?
Fallout 4 and its engine.
Oh!
trash.
You're talking about needs more time off
Yes.
to change. Yeah, okay.
Yes. Develop a new engine
Yeah.
for systems and PCs that actually, I don't know, looks good.
Yeah.
Not for nothing, Witcher. Freaking Witcher trounced its ass. People like Fallout, and that's great. I'm sure I will if I ever get back to it. But as far as like graphical fidelity and the way it runs, Witcher destroyed it.
I heard that was amazing. I need to play that one still.
So, what I'm saying to you with this, and I'm sure you're probably already doing it. If you're not, then you need to. Dump this engine that you've been using and start new.
Wouldn't that kind of like the overwhelming biggest complaint about Fallout 4 was just the fact that we still have to deal with these load times? Are you kidding?
Well,
This is a joke,
there's
right?
that. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't as bad as I wouldn't say it's bad as like Skyrim's.
No, Skyrim's is way worse, yeah, but it's still just, it's unacceptable at this point in time.
Yeah.
Bien, Bethesda.
And I don't know how they're like just oblivious to this, or they have been.
Oblivion.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Because their engine didn't even work right on PS3 for Skyrim. They couldn't get that shit working at all. But having said that, I will buy Elder Scrolls Legendary Edition of Skyrim.
I've got it reserved.
Hey, do you?
Yeah.
Nice.
I got it
I've got
reserved
it
as a
being
Christmas
held by
gift.
the library.
The library.
Oh, yeah, we can see how well that works.
Yeah, fucking 5 months later.
Well, if you get an Xbox One, it looks like you might be able to get it.
No, I'm banned from that library because I don't live in that city.
Don't you have a library that has that shit?
No, my library only has like 10 games.
Why don't you just say you moved?
Yeah, I'll probably do that. I'll probably send like a letter to my brother's house and just be like, "This is my new address now."
How hard is that? Seriously.
It's not impossible.
Okay. Since that didn't take too long, Final Fantasy 15 got delayed. Again.
No.
To November. After this big presence, theater presence, to announce it in September, it has been pushed back another 2 months to November 29th or 30th, I can't remember. It's November for sure, late November for sure.
I've been waiting for this for like since 2012.
2006,
I'm sorry, what? You cut out when
Holy
you said whatever
shit.
game this was.
Final Fantasy.
Back
Oh,
when
oh.
it was Versus,
15.
right? Versus 13.
It was versus 13, disappeared for like 5-6 years, came back, renamed it 15. Still didn't know when it was going to come out. It was like The Last Guardian, right? It was just like, hey, here's this game. Looks pretty cool, right? Bye. This could be for a couple of reasons. So it's not complete gloom and doom. Their reasoning is like, it just needs polish and it needs, certain like editing or whatever. The rumor via Colin Moriarty, who used to work for IGN, who runs the Kind of Funny podcast, business on YouTube. He's very into, like he talks to a lot of people within the industry, and there's a lot of Q&A guys out there testing this thing. Not so good, Al. You know what I mean?
Reference.
Yeah. It's just like, yikes. This is not done. Which you can take with a grain of salt. To me, a delay in a game's not bad. But after 10 years and it's just another 2 months, it's like, it could be good or it could be bad. Another reason, though, is that they could just be trying to avoid Persona 5 overseas. And if I know my Japanese culture, probably not as well as a lot of people, but if I know that culture, Persona 5 will trounce Final Fantasy.
They are a little crazy about.
Holy
they're crazy about
shit.
both. crazy about both.
Not so much anymore though, Matt.
No, you're right. And Persona 4 kind of, what was it? Persona 4 beat the shit out of what Final Fantasy, whatever one came out at that time.
Oh, probably like 13-2 or some shit.
I want to say it was X2 or something. Or, yeah, 13.
No, like Persona, there's like Persona Plays, there's Persona Cosplay, there's Persona merchandise at every corner.
There's kids out there shooting themselves in the head.
Well, that was the third one. Let's get things right, okay? Persona 4 is the one that's real popular, even though Persona 3 is still good. I'll maintain. I don't know, man. This Final Fantasy 15, like, I don't even know if I want to play it. Or buy it. Like, I want to play it just to see. Like, I have to know. Kind of like The Last Guardian. I don't have a real reason why I want this game so bad, other than just because of, like, the history, or the lack of, or how long it's taken for it to come out.
They better market that right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So, I don't know. There's like, this is the Final Fantasy game for non-Final Fantasy fans. Okay.
I did see that. I did see that trailer on it. It looked interesting in kind of a Kingdom Hearts kind of way.
Well, considering the original director of Final Fantasy 15 directed Kingdom Hearts, yes.
Oh.
I would say so.
I'll be damned.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't, like, it looks pretty. And I'm sure they have a lot of good ideas, but I'm not expecting this game to be less than good. I'm sure it'll be fine overall, but I don't know if it's going to be what Square is hoping it will be. And furthermore, why is it taking so long to make these games?
Have you ever made a game, Bryan?
Yeah, but I also know there's games out there. Like, it'd be one thing if Square-enix was like this small studio, right? And there were like Hello Games, for example, where it was like 15, 16 people. I can actually understand that, but this isn't like some sleeping, sleepy little studio.
You didn't answer Steven's question, because I'm now curious. Did you make a game, and are you just hiding it? Are you just afraid to tell us?
No,
I'll go play it.
No, I didn't make the game.
Oh.
How long does it take you to write a novel on average?
For me?
Yeah.
If I was at it every day?
Sure.
If I was at it every day, actually writing, not the planning phase or anything like that. If I did it every day for a month, could probably get one out.
You can get one out?
Yeah.
Get it out, rub it out.
Yep.
Just take care of it.
Just rub out a book.
In a world where we can get
games,
yeah, exactly. In a world where we can get games within 2 years of their announcement.
Yeah, honestly, there's no reason for it to take 10 years or more.
You know what I mean? I mean, that's the only thing I get at.
But would you rather, I mean, just on the flip side, would you rather a broken game come out that they just say, yeah, we'll patch and keep fixing and patch and fix and patch?
Apparently that's all it's going to be. They're working on a patch because it's already gone through, what do they call it? They have to send it out for testing or whatever through PlayStation or Xbox. Certification. That's it. Certification. Right. And apparently that's already been done. So everything that they're doing now must be some sort of patch that they're going to integrate to a game that's already on disc.
So it's like one of those day one patch situations.
Maybe. So, like, I'm not, once again, it's 2 months. It's not that big of a deal. But just going by, other reportings of people who are testing the game, they're not impressed.
No bueno.
No bueno.